What's up, everyone? How you guys doing today? It's Friday, our favorite day of the week. All right, so let's see who's with us right now. We got Leroy, Tommy, Lisa, Nate, Elad, Ezra, and how's it going? Dale, Femi, how you doing, girl? Lewis, Kenneth, bought the effing dip, loving these prices. Yeah, I'm loving these prices, guys. You gotta enjoy the fact that you can accumulate for cheap right now, and it's not gonna be cheap forever. I'm telling you. You're probably all like, "What the f happened today?" Right? I'll tell you what happened today. I'm gonna give you good information about what happened today, so you guys can chill. Remember, if you guys are in trades, chill. It'll come back. Okay, calm before the storm. Calm before the storm. I'm going to talk about all that today, what actually is happening in the market, and then you guys understand, like, okay, I got it. Makes sense. So, that makes sense. Before I get all started, you guys, we reached 1,000 followers, so today I'm going to be giving away some ADA. So it's the ADA giveaway. If you guys are going to be in this contest that I'm doing, basically all you have to do, guys, is go on the Facebook, click the share button, share it to your friends so I can see that you shared it, and comment as well that you shared it. Then also go on Twitter if you don't use Facebook that much, and go to @JoelKopshoff, which is my name, and then go share and retweet there. And if you do that during the show, which I'm gonna probably make it a little bit longer one, at the end of the show, I'm going to take all those names and randomize them and pick a winner. And then that winner will be given some free ADA. So, awesome. And when I hit different benchmarks, I'm going to give away cryptocurrency to you guys, because you're all my favorite people in the world, because you are the reason why I do this show. And so, why not give you something back, right? I just give, and give. That's how I am. I got a good heart. All right, so Robert, how you doing? Alan, Rasmus, Robert, 88 buying big today. Good, buy big today. Buy anything you can right now. You might see a little bit more of a dip before Monday. Once consensus is finished, guys, holy moly, you're gonna see what happened last year, where Bitcoin doubled up. And we probably see a lot of the altcoins fall this year because they're a lot bigger than they were last year. And so, just get ready for it. It's gonna be crazy. I'm telling you guys, man. When you see what happens, your mind is gonna be like blown. Okay, so in my group, guys, in Cryptocurrency Education group on Facebook, you guys gotta go on there. There's a post that says, make sure that you liked and shared the video. Just comment in that post and say, I liked and shared the video. And that's basically all I'm gonna look for. I'm gonna go to put the computer generator of who gets chosen as a winner. So it'll be completely randomized. So if you miss out on this one, you'll make the next one. So all this show I'm going to take a little bit longer, so people, if they miss, they don't miss, and we'll get it done. All right, so let's get a little bit into what's going on in crypto, because I'm sure a lot of you are feeling like, what happened? Joel, we were up almost at 10,000, and now we're dropping down. And what I saw today was kind of disturbing, actually. Mt. Gox's wallet got rid of 8,000 and a little bit change in cryptocurrency of Bitcoin. Now, that's concerning because they're not supposed to be doing anything like that till September. But I told people they could, and they're doing it. They had 16,000 the other week, and now they have 8,000 this week. And people think that they're possibly a reason for why the market went down again, because they may have legitimately sold off 8,000 some odd more crypto on the freaking market again. So what I truly start to believe is, if that is true, Mt. Gox is getting paid off. That Kobayashi guy is getting paid by government officials, by somebody, to do this, to make the market cheap. And my friend Sean, he called me up today and was like, you know what I think's happening? And it really put a seed in my head to think about it deeper. He said, Joel, what I see happening is all these big guys are trying to open exchanges. We got the New York Stock Exchange wanting to open an exchange for crypto. We got people in Toronto. We got people all around the world basically trying to open up crypto exchanges from actual stock markets. So what's happening is you're starting to see possibly someone trying to suppress the price of Bitcoin so they can buy it cheap, so that then when they have their exchanges they can make more profit. So it's very, very possible that that's what's going on. And it's very possible that it has absolutely nothing to do with it. So just keep that in mind, that it literally could have nothing at all to do with any of this. So you have to understand that there's several factors of why, but generally, if you look at consensus every year, there's usually like a small dip right before, and then it moves up a lot, not a little bit, like doubles up Bitcoin's price after consensus 2018. Now, what is consensus 2018? I'll talk a little bit more about that in a little bit, but that is why I talked about consensus in my description of the video, because consensus is huge for crypto, and I may actually show you guys some examples of that from the past. But as David just said, capitalize on the dips as much as you can. You know, that could be as little as $50. That could be, you know, whatever it is. I will never see the 38 Bitcoin I had with Mt. Gox. David, I wish you never lost that 38 Bitcoin from Mt. Gox. You'd be in a far, far nice, you would be in a great place right now. But you know what it is? That's why you buy these bad boys. And David's going to be happy. What is this? This is called a Trezor. If you don't have a Trezor, you should probably get yourself a Trezor. This thing cost me a freaking fortune. I live in Thailand, so I bought the Trezor from the UK directly from their actual site, and it ended up costing me like $250 because of tax duties in Thailand. So this was an expensive piece of equipment for me to use, but there's a lot more than $250 on it, so it's totally worth it. If your exchange went down, you'd be like, heh, imagine you had one of these during Mt. Gox and you didn't lose it. There you go. You'd be freaking killing it. But I was dumb and didn't buy more, but I did learn by Trezor and Atlanta address. Absolutely, my brother. That's exactly what it is. I wish I could put my Digibyte on it. Mark, I have to check if you can. You might be able to through your Ether wallet. I'm not sure. Let's go look. I'm curious now. I think, David, can you chime in on that? You might know. Can you, on my Ether wallet, let's just check real quick. I'm kind of curious to know if we can do that. So I'll let you know by the end of the show if you can actually get it on there, but it's possible. I learned the hard way. Don't be like Dave. It's like one of those commercials that they have. David loved cryptocurrency. David put all his cryptocurrency in Mt. Gox. Mt. Gox shut down. Mt. Gox has 200,000 Bitcoin that they have illegally been selling instead of giving back to their members like David. Don't be like David. Don't be like Mt. Gox. Marcus, how you doing? Digibyte is not an ERC20. Okay, so Mark, then you probably just store it on your computer in the Digibyte wallet, and keep that computer offline. There also are things like this. I'm not a huge fan of these, but there's the self keys. These things from Philip. He made one of these, so it's like a USB. You could keep your private keys on there. That would be a second option. So there you go. Now, my coin of the month is ETC. I'm actually going to talk about that today a little bit more, and so I'll give you guys a little bit more insight on what's actually happening with it. Okay, so chill, relax. It's all going to get good, and my computer keeps doing some shaky stuff. There we go. Okay. All right. So let me just grab my mouse right here real quick. There we go. That's a little bit easier. Okay, so what's going on with Facebook? Well, today a report came out that Facebook is actually going to be creating their own cryptocurrency. Surprise to absolutely nobody. Does this surprise you at all? I hope it doesn't, because I've seen this coming a mile away, and so have most people. I mean, even you guys, even if you're new to it, you probably saw this coming a mile away when Facebook decides to... Mark Zuckerberg all of a sudden goes, I'm going to look into this decentralized stuff. And then all of a sudden Facebook blends ads, and then all of a sudden they're starting to talk about Facebook doing their own cryptocurrency. That's a hard thought here, isn't it? Not really at all. How's it going, Sammy? Hope you're doing well. And so, coming back to it is this. Facebook issues its own cryptocurrency. Facebook will basically, integrate anything you would use on Facebook, like their app store or creating a business or anything. They're just going to make it so you have to pay with crypto, Facebook crypto, or atomic swaps or something like that. But we don't really know if they're even going to do it yet. This is speculative, right? But this is something that might be happening. Oh, and look at that. David says a Ledger wallet. You can do it on a Ledger. You can't do it on a Trezor. I hold Digibyte, but I generally don't hold enough that it's worth it to buy a Nano S, because Trezor holds most of the coins and is bigger. You can actually put more stuff on it, especially because the ERC20 wallet links to your Trezor. You don't actually have to worry at all about your crypto on one of these bad boys, which is why I got it instead of a Nano. Because if I bought a Nano, it would end up costing me like literally $500 to get both of them. It's crazy, but that's what it is. So, every week there's someone new getting in. Yep, every week there is someone new getting in, brother. And the thing is, eventually there's going to be all shit coins and all good coins. And what will happen is we're going to have the good ones and we'll have the bad ones. What is Digibyte? Digibyte is like a faster version of, it's Digibyte, if you want to make it really simple, is a faster version of Bitcoin, a really fast version of Bitcoin. A lot of companies use it right now, so that's what it is. Tim, don't forget to don't miss out on sharing and getting some free cryptocurrency, guys. We're all gonna do all about that. So if you're worried, share the video, comment in the post that I made, and you're good to go. I'm gonna do it up. So hi Tim, and see you later. Oh yes, David, you made tea bags. I love those bad boys. They're great. And actually, if you look on my Ether wallet, I think you can actually find them on there as a coin that was created. So that's pretty cool. So moving on, let's talk a little bit more about what actually is going on in the space. So another reason why I am so bullish on Ethereum Classic is right now. Are you pumping up? Okay, Muhammad, if you know me, you should know that I'm an ethical business person, and I do not do pump and dumps because they're basically just as bad as doing a BitConnect Ponzi scheme or something. I don't like pump and dumps. It's just not my style. It's not good practice. It's not good business. It screws over a lot of people. Generally, the pump and dump groups, the people that are in them are the ones getting screwed, not the ones that are not in them. It's the people that are in them. They're like, oh yeah, wait, in 1 minute you're gonna drop this thing on Bittrex, and then they'll post it. And if you won't even look because you're so worried about getting in on time to get the pump, that you actually don't realize they pre-pumped it halfway up the freaking chart already, and there's a huge green line. So yeah, be really careful with pump and dumps. Don't do them. Do good choices, right? Buy signals. Signals are not pump and dump. They're actual technical analysis. So right now, if you're in my signal group and you're worried, chill. The market's gonna come back up. Okay, so when it comes back up, your trades will hit. Like I told some of you, I've held on a trade before when we had the really big dip of TNB Bank. I bought it at like, I don't know what it was, maybe like 8 or 10 cents, and it went down to like 2 or 3 something. I can't remember exact details, but it was like that. 92 days later, boom, it hit in my sell order. I was like, where'd that order go? And it sold. So the point is when things are bad, you can hodl and things will come back. And if you're really worried, don't. Okay, believe in the projects that you got into, and if there's something you really think is crap, just get rid of it before it's too late, or wait for it to come back up. There's just so many options you have. You have to choose what's good for yourself. I can't tell you what to do with your own money. You have to tell yourself, I think these are all the facts. I take inferences and I look at them and I go, I think this is what the best decision is for myself. So keep that in mind. Buy all while it is low. Yes, absolutely. How's it going, Sean? And don't worry, yes, ONT trade will come. ONT will not stay very low very long. It's going to come back up. So just chill on that one as well. Right on, Muhammad. Thanks, brother. Bytecoin to the moon. So you guys see what happened with Bytecoin? You understand what's going on with it? Bytecoin basically was just crushed. How do you join Signals group? Guys, if you want to join my Signals group, all you have to do is send me a message, personal message, and say you want in. And that's it. And then you can get in, no problem. So if you ever want to do any of that, you want to learn how to play Signals, if you don't know how to trade at all, you've never done it, you just get Signals, do not do it without my help, please, because you'll lose money. Even people that I do help, don't listen to me sometimes, and then they're like, oops, I should have listened to you. So the point is this, is just, if you want help, I'll guide you. You make the best decision for yourself, but I'll guide you in the right direction, and you'll definitely feel a lot more confident afterwards. So Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic, as you can see right here, is now created. Retail investors can now buy into an investment fund. So what it is basically they have an investment trust which you can invest money into, and obviously you can buy Ethereum Classic, and with speculation that it will increase in value, kind of like a stock, pretty much like a stock market style of stock. And it's kind of interesting because you can have now another way to do it, right? Like you have another way to invest. But here's the thing with Ethereum Classic: having another way to get into that coin is another way that it's going to increase the value. Having less difficulty while mining is going to increase the value. Having a hard fork where you're getting ETE at the end of July will increase the value. So what's going to happen is over time we're going to see it increase in value by the end of, if it's not in May, it's going to be in June, because there's a lot of stuff coming up at the end of June. So just chill on it. It's all good. That's my coin of the month, but it's really my coin of 2 months. Listen and do what he says with the signals. Thanks, Leroy. You've done well already so far. Some of them you're waiting on. Just wait, guys. If you're holding, hold. That's all you got to do. When shit goes bad, and it's really not that bad, guys. You went through the big dip. You know this is nothing. We're all good. So, Delton, hope you're doing well. And just keep in mind, okay, when things are bad, don't look at them like, oh my God, the sky's falling. It's not falling. It's fine. Okay, corrections happen. They go up, they go down, they go up, they go down. And I'm going to show you a chart today, and I'm going to show you where we are in the chart so you can start to visually understand where we are and where we're going. And it makes it a little bit easier for you to do it. Hydrogen API. I'm not sure what that is, Michael, but I can look into it unless you want to just chime in and say what it is. I haven't had a clue of what it is. So, holding Litecoin and ENJ, you're good to go, man. What I think about Zilqua? Zilqua's awesome. Don't even miss out on that one. Any of you guys know what this is? This is a pretty cool piece of information. Well, this is even more cool piece of information in my recovery receipt. But Trezor built this thing called a chroma steel or something, and basically inside of this thing I can open it and it has my seed words in like impossible to burn, impossible to get wet and destroyed, nothing can ruin this. So basically my seed words are always going to be safe forever. You have the key, but this thing can get hacked. This thing cannot get hacked. Harder to hack something that you can't actually access. So that's the difference, and there we go. So you got 39 times in less than a month. I really hardly believe that, dude. But if that's true, pretty cool. But Michael, I'm going to have to call you out and say if you did have that, you need to contact me and I need to check into that, because if it's 39 times in a month, it seems really odd. This thing is not virus proof. It's called the Selfkey. They're cheap. They're just encoded USBs for paper wallets, but I much prefer this version of a paper wallet. Okay? Because this is something that can't be destroyed ever. And you pay a lot of money for this, so it can't be destroyed. So just remember that. What do I think about the crypto index coming out? It includes XRP. Okay. Index funds. I've been saying since the very start of crypto, if we had one, we're going to kill it with that, because all you have to do with an index fund is invest in all the top cryptocurrencies that are out there. And as the whole entire market goes up, you make money from it, London. So I would say that's good. What do I think about Zebi long-term ROI? I've been reading about Zebi, and I think it actually does have a very good use case. So we'll have to see, Andrew. I'm not really sure. I've just touched the surface with it yesterday. I started reading a little bit about it. But a lot of people are very bullish on it, so that's good. Glenn, I'm doing well, man. I saw your messages. I've just been crazy busy. Sorry, brother, for not answering you back. My Trezor arrived too. You love it? Yeah, I love it, man. Sean, I got Sean to get one of these bad boys. These are awesome, guys. You'll love it. It's really efficient, and the fact that you can put all your ERC20 tokens on this makes it so much better than a nano ledger, unless you're using something like Digibyte, like David was saying. So moving on from Ethereum Classic, remember that is my coin of the month. It is something I truly believe will do well this month. So just keep that in the back of your mind when you're thinking about when the market comes back. Watch ETC. I am very inclined right now to trade up a little bit of ETH because it's still a little bit cheaper than it was when I bought it, and moving it into ETC. That's how bullish I am on it. So keep that in mind. Okay, so thank you. Got a decent bag. That collecting day by day, trading dips. Yeah, guys, trade dips, collect, accumulate. Right now we're in the accumulation phase. Accumulate, get lots of coins. Don't worry about the price of the coins. Just buy and get the coins in your wallets. That's all you need to do. You don't need to have like $1 million worth, whatever. It would be worth that kind of money later. Just hold it in a good coins, and you're good. What do I think of the Ethos wallet, Tim? I have not only have I promoted that wallet in my group, I've also told everyone to get on the airdrop, because Ethos wallet, if you're in their whitelist, you're gonna get airdropped like a ton of coins. It's like 13 or 15 coins are in the airdrop. You're gonna start plus right away. So get that whitelist on. If it's still open, get it right now. The Qtum X86 virtual machine launching. What is this? Okay, Quantum is one of the coolest projects out there. I have to read into what the X86 virtual machine is, but it's probably something that does AI style of things, but I can't really say. I have to go and check more about it. But Quantum's got a really good project. They're gonna build a lot of cool dApps and stuff. They have an exchange, I believe, as well. Yeah, can't remember off the top of my head all the details, but New York Coin is just a fast coin Shippo. So yeah, you keep freezing. Is your Wi-Fi? I think. But let me know. Did I see your Bitcoin Jag that we're using for a film to document? I did see that, Glenn. It looks pretty cool. You'll have to just tell me about it another time when I have some more time. But yeah, it's pretty wicked. Now, I want to double my BTC 15 times. Tell me any idea, guys. Everyone wants to do that. Okay, so 32-bit tech. X86 is old. Okay, thanks, David. That's why I haven't heard about it recently. I want to double my. Everyone wants to double your BTC and go 100 times. So Mohammed, you're telling you an idea is not going to get you there. Trading is going to get you there. Signals are going to get you there. Learning how to trade. That's it. That's how you do it. And if you're too bullish, you're going to make mistakes and you're going to lose a lot of money. So it's all about being patient and slow growths over time that compound, and then you make more. Okay. So did I see Litecoin Cash airdrop from Space on the 15th? I did not see that, but Litecoin Cash, even Charlie Lee said it was a scam, so I kind of just stayed away from it. Even though I could have got a bunch for free, it was like, whatever, I don't care. So I don't look, guys, what you're going to realize about me is I don't look for free coins on airdrops, because that's how people get ruined. I'll take airdrops that are airdrops from people. I just got into an airdrop for an art coin that's going to track where the art comes from and where it goes on the blockchain, and that one gave me like $250 worth of coins, which was amazing, and they're in my wallet right now. I just have to wait for that ICO to finish. So sometimes with airdrops, another thing, guys, is you have to wait to the end of the ICO. So if you're like doing it and waiting and waiting and waiting, and you delete their Telegram, and you're waiting and waiting, you delete them on Facebook, and you actually will get no airdropped coins. So just keep that in mind when you're doing airdrops. You have to keep everything open, and that's all it is. Put in thanks, Michael. Yeah, put whatever you want in front of a mirror and it will double up. Absolutely. So have I looked at Holochain? Seems to be amazing new project in the works for many years, and opened at X after ICO and already 8x ICO price. I don't know about Holochain. Like, guys, remember, I still have a job. I still work, and I will be finishing that in in about 34 more work days. So wish me luck. I will be here full time for you guys, and probably do morning shows and more often do videos that are educational, again, because I'll have more time to do them. And I have a really cool group, so you just gotta do. Mohammed, you have to get Joel's signals and bot. Thanks, Tommy, for the vote of confidence. And Tommy, after my show, can you hit me up, brother? I have something to discuss with you that you may be interested in about. So have I WhatsApp group or Telegram group? I use Telegram because WhatsApp is not as user friendly as Telegram, in terms of I don't want everyone in my group always chatting and ruining and making everything go so far up you miss signals. So what I do is Telegram, I just do a broadcasting channel, so you guys get it, and then it's boom right away, like right away, boom, bing, bing, and just you get it, and you don't see any other chatter. It's just signal, 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 signal. The signal does really work. Yeah, they do, guys. And trust me, once the market goes even more bullish, my signals are going to hit every single, like in every single day, most of them are going to hit within 10, if you're just looking for small 10% gains. And that's what you have to do. You have to do it slow and steady. That's how you win the race, guys. In this game, if you're greedy, imagine if you were in a trade right now with most of your pot and you did it yesterday. How would you feel right now, down 25%? That would suck. So the point is, you have to be conservative and do it in a steady pace. You could take some risk on some trades if you're up a bunch of money, But my opinion is, if I keep compounding good trades, I'm going to make far more money than the guy who's trying to compound and make 200% on one trade and losing 50% on another, and then losing 40% on another, and 30% on another, and then gaining 100%. And then it's just not a good way of doing it. So steady growth is always something that works better. So, yes, lunchtime, Tim. It means you might have time. You are a master. Hey, man, I'm not a master. I'm just someone who has a system that's obviously started to work for a lot of people, and I want to share that with other people so that they do well. My goal in this is not to become rich myself. It's actually to help other people get financially secure. This is why I'm not charging what a lot of these other groups are charging, and I'm not really trying to shill it. I'm just explaining that a lot of people have said to me, like, oh, why are you charging if you're trying to help us? I said, listen, I'm trying to get out of education. I need some income, so I'm trying to make a very little bit from each person so that they can make a lot. And so I think I'm being very fair. And if you guys think I'm not, you can always hit me up and tell me. Bro, how about tomorrow? Kind of drunk. There's 20 Japanese surrounding me watching you right now. Holy shit. Cool, bro. That's awesome. Hi. That's what I'm going to say for those Japanese dudes. It's cool, man. Tell them I say hi. Are you ready to go back to do daily live streams once you go to crypto full time? Yes, I'm going to do daily live streams. I'm going to do one like Monday, Wednesday, Friday this time, and Tuesday and Thursday, and maybe Saturday, possibly sometimes, not all the time, during the day. So switching up 2 different time zones. That'll be pretty cool. I think it's going to help more people get to the information and not bore some of you guys with too many days in a row. So that's kind of where I'm at. Now, Wall Street. Okay, Wall Street's adopting Bitcoin, and it's supposed to. Brian Kelly is saying we're gonna actually have this crazy charge. We're gonna have this crazy amount of money come in, and what I'm gonna tell you right now is you're gonna see an insane amount of growth the second Wall Street starts trading in crypto, and not just trading the short crypto and do futures, but actually doing real cryptocurrency. Now, what happens is Wall Street then buys as much crypto as they can. I know this because I sell it to them. Okay, I know people from Wall Street that are looking to buy cryptocurrencies, and they're like on the level of Rothschilds and Rockefellers. These type of people are people that are actually trying to buy crypto right now, which should tell you a lot. And the market crashes all of a sudden. Wait till it doesn't. Wait till consensus finishes, and there's more people, and there's more booths, and there's more token companies there, there's more ICOs there, there's more everything there. It's going to get bigger. And last year it doubled up the price of Bitcoin, and this year I would not be surprised if we see it do something similar, where we see crypto start to jump up in huge waves over the next 2 months. Then we'll have a dip again, a nice 30% correction, 20% correction, and then through the end of the year is where Bitcoin always does well, and crypto always does well. It's just to the moon. That's where we're going to try and go. So, how's it going, Matthew? Hope you're doing well. And so remember this, guys. While all these big companies and countries are starting to have banks that are opening their own cryptocurrency exchanges, they're going to do really well. We're also going to see companies like Bank of America and all these companies like Chase. They're going to eventually come back in. That's why Facebook and Google and everyone's banning ads. Why do you think they're doing that? Yes, some of it's for scams, but what's the main reason they're doing it? Does anyone have an idea? Can you guys give me a guess of why they would be doing this? Why, if I'm Facebook and Google and Twitter and LinkedIn, why am I not going to continually, why do I want to suppress cryptocurrencies? I'm curious. Ethos opened up in the Netherlands. Sweet. That's awesome. Where's the best place to keep track of what's happening in Consensus? Just look up Consensus 2018 on Google, and then there's like a whole like map of all the stuff they're doing this week. So you'll see it's 14th to 16th, so it's coming up after the weekend, and it's a blockchain week inside of New York. So there's like 9 conferences. After these 9 conferences, I'm very bullish to say that there's going to be a huge growth in the market again. And if it doesn't happen, I would be shocked. If it doesn't happen in the next month, we don't have a huge rise up, it would literally shock me. So if I'm wrong, you know, it happens sometimes. I'm not perfect, but I really truly believe after Consensus we will see a very large amount of growth in the market. So about Crypterium, well, Mohammed, actually Crypterium was one of the first ICOs that I was into when I was looking around and trying to see ICOs and blah blah, I always looked for use case, and Crypterium has a huge amount of use case. There's other people trying to copy what they're doing, but the fact that they're going to be a bank and it's going to have some secure funding, and they're staking their coins, and they're burning off coins that are used, I see it going up in value if it's a long-term hodl for me. I mean, I have almost 700 Crypterium. It doesn't seem like a lot, but later it will be a lot. So the thing is, they're really good, and I think that that project's a long-term hold. It's not going to be like I'm using it for this year and I'm going to sell it. I'm going to hold Crypterium for like 2 years before I get rid of it. So just keep that in mind. Some of these companies are really long-term holds because they solve the problem of how do we pay. And if you can pay without having a card, it's even better. And that's what Crypterium lets you do. It lets you use your phone as NFC. So you load it on your phone, and your phone links to your Coinbase or whatever, and you load up your Crypterium app. It's pretty sweet. Hey Joel, my man, what are your thoughts on ETC and VEN for the upcoming 2 months? Well, Mark, I guess you've been missing out on some of the shows, but Mark, ETC is my coin of the month from this month, May, and I'll probably push into June because of the airdrop they're having in July. So that's going to be crazy good. Yes, awesome, David. I'm glad that you got into this one. It's going to be great. And VEN has they've had what, like 5 partnership announcements lately, one being with the People's Republic of China, which, as we all know, there's just a few people over there, right? Like maybe 1 or 2. So you're gonna see where we're going with that one, right? So that's all coming. We're gonna see some crazy stuff. Hydro Raindrop will make Google authentications obsolete. Awesome. I'm gonna read about that, Michael. I'm gonna read more about that. This Hydro Raindrop. See, this is why you guys help me do some research too, because there's only so much. What about LH Crypto? LH Crypto. I don't know who that is, but or what that is, but I'll look into it. Hydrogen API. I'm gonna look into this Hydrogen API. I've never heard of this before, but I'll look into it and I'll see if it's legit or not. Maybe it's one of those things that's like it's legit but not legit, you know what I mean? So be careful. Oh, Bitcoin, look at that, it's coming back up a little bit. It's better than nothing, right? Okay. So this is the big thing today. Okay, the biggest thing today is Consensus 2018. Now, some of you guys have been asking, what the is Consensus 2018? So if you're new in the space and you don't know what Consensus is, I'm going to show you what that is. And it is basically the biggest event of the whole entire year. So it's amazing. Bro, I'm translating your show and they're loving you, man. Tommy, I need to get like that earpiece translation thing where all of them can understand me, because that would be freaking amazing. And then I could actually hit up the Japanese market, because I think a lot of these guys over there like me. It's according to you anyways, not according to me. So someone came out and wrote an article on Medium today, and they said the $5 trillion market cap after the May consensus is very possible. So now you can tell that there's things going on. So what is CoinDesk? Basically, they have hosted Consensus for the 4th year in a row, and they basically have a feature of demos. They do networking. They have expert people come on and discuss what's going on. They talk about commercial developments, technological innovations, public policies affecting blockchain, so how they're going to solve that. They have entrepreneurs go there. They have executives from big companies go, investors go there, policymakers go there, developers go there, companies go there, people from many, many countries go there. So as you can see, it is not some little small thing. And let me put it this way. You can't get in that thing for less than $1,500 just to get in. And it's up to $2,000 if you're a company. So they have big speakers like guys from Kuros and Ender and Genesis Global. They have speakers from ARK, IBM Global Blockchain. They have people from Kin and Quantum speaking over there. They have Shapeshifts AG. They have Kuros. And it's just, the list goes on and on and on. There's so many big name people, very big CEOs, chief officers of companies, founders of different companies. And the thing is, all these guys are there, and it's like one of the best times to network all year long. So it's something that you should look into deeply. Even the CEO of VeChain, Sunny Liu, is going to be there. So if you guys like learning about crypto and you ever have a chance to go to a consensus in New York, I would absolutely tell you to go and hit that up, because there's just all the biggest names in crypto go there. And as you probably know, that would be good. Even Charlie Lee is going to be there. And it wouldn't surprise me if you see our good friend John McAfee there too. So you're going to see a lot of that. It's going to be really cool, and you guys definitely need to look into it. Very, very much so. I think that's going to be something that it's going to push crypto to the forefront. You're going to have a lot of people buying crypto after this event, and you're going to have a lot of people buying Bitcoin after this event. So just keep that in mind. And whoa, I missed a lot of comments here. Bitcoin goes up every time you're live. Yeah, Kenneth, I think it's a timing thing though. So if you guys watch my show, before you start, you should buy a little Bitcoin, and then you should sell some, make like $100 on a Bitcoin or something like that. But you know, I'm not a big risky guy, so people ask me all the time, how do I do day trading? And I'm like, no. I don't like the stress of day trading, like get in the bottom, get in the top, get in the bottom, get in the top. It's like, oh man, the stress is too much for me. I'd much rather a swing trade where it goes like, oh, we have a cup and handle, okay, it's about to go up like this. Oh, okay, it might take like 5 days. No problem. Let it take 5 days. I don't care. That's what I do. So that's my style, because I like less stress. Holochain is actually compared to Hashgraph and it's working since 2009. Hardware for mining, revolutionary platform. I'm gonna look into Holochain, Rasmus, because you put me onto Fusion, and that looked like it's done really well recently as well. So you must be seeing stuff early, like having the eye for it. I like that. It's great, dude. Someone's asking me, can you also research about Karatbars? Karatbars. Karatbars International. They recently had an ICO, and their coin is backed by gold. But so is DigiDAO's. Their coin is backed by gold too. So the coins that are backed by gold, we also have Pedro that's backed by oil. There's a couple other coins that have oil, or not oil, but definitely another coin has gold backing. So I mean, are they? Peucino, Peucino. Peucino is also backed by gold, and it's from Dubai. And that company I got free coins from a really long time ago, and now they're worth like $50, which is a cool airdrop. I'll take that. I'll just hold them and see where they go. So that's cool stuff. Yes, Bitcoin has gone up $100 since I've started the show. Boom, let's do this. I'm just gonna keep staying on until we hit like 10,000. That's it. I'm doing a show until we hit 10,000. You're all gonna wait with me, aren't you? Just joking. Petro, yeah. Petro is so Michael, Petro is the one that Trump hates because it's from Venezuela, and it's a coin that is backed by their oil. So let's go next year. Sean, let's go next year. I'm down for that for sure. I'll bring my family. My mom will come from Toronto. It's only a couple hours away, and we'll do it. And maybe I can speak at that event. We'll see. We'll see how big I get because of you guys. So, crypto's about to blow up, dude. Yeah, it is about to blow up. I'm trying to explain to you guys, like, anyone that looks at numbers, just stop. Just stop looking at the numbers. Please stop looking at the dollar value and start looking at the number value of coins, how many numbers you have of coins, because that's going to matter so much more. ADA is having 2 test nets launching in the end of May and June. Yeah, and then we have EOS and we have OMG launching at the same time. And we have more stuff coming. It's going to be absolutely crazy. You need to head out to a lesson. No problem. Go ahead, Leroy. You can always watch it. Remember, hashtag replay. Don't forget, guys, right now, if you come in late, if you go on my page, Cryptocurrency Education, please join and follow, and then like as well if you can. And when I hit 1,000 likers, I'm also giving a giveaway. So anyone that wants to be in my ADA giveaway, you just have to go and share this post, the one that's in right now, and then go on that in the group. It says like if you shared and blah blah blah, comment on the pinned post at the top, and that's all you got to do, and you'll win. You have a chance to win at least. So, have I heard of Ethereum? Yes, I have. And they're a really cool platform and a really solid project. And I was going to actually pool with them with MyICO Pool. And it's pretty cool. Consensus actually looks like MyICO Pool. It looks very similar to our logo. So that's kind of interesting. I just noticed that. So, you're thinking of buying someone that's an ICO. Don't buy anything in ICO if you can avoid it, guys. I'm telling you, buy it in pre-sale. Like, for example, I'm doing 3 pre-sales right now. Pharma Trust, I have like 30% bonus. I have 200% bonus with Elysian. I have 200% bonus with Cosmic Coin. I'm meeting with AutoBay because I'm an advisor with them, and we're going to be getting like a really nice allocation bonus too. And I'm offering that same bonus to other pools because I work for AutoBay, so it's kind of to avoid conflict of interest. I'm going to give everyone the same deal. And there's more coming. I got Veracity, which is basically YouTube, but actually make sure that people actually liked and watched your videos. So it's got proof of view technology. I'm talking to Turneo, which actually is the only company I've ever seen do a third party they hired to come in and check their project out. And what they did is they made sure that they can actually do what they say. So you know, all these companies like, we're gonna be able to do this many TXs a second and this many this. Well, QuarkChain, we had this issue where they could do it, but the problem is they got hacked and they had this weird website, and then people lost money. So people are kind of like, man, but QuarkChain, even though it's cool. But then you go to Turneo, and they've actually had a third party confirm they can do at least 1 million TXs a second, and they can increase and scale it up to almost like 1.5 or 2 million in the future. So it's gonna be really, really good. So don't miss and have your lulls on that one. That's all I'm gonna say. U.S. sanctions against Venezuela, absolutely, David. Do not buy it if you're an American. You could go to jail, actually. Hi, Joe. Where do you think we are regarding the market cycle? Haha. Okay, Miguel, give me like 10 minutes. I'm gonna get to that. I'm actually got this chart up. I think it's next slide. Yeah, there it is. Boom. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about that in a moment. All right, see you next time, Tim. Hope you're having a great day. How much Bitcoin do I have? I would be a moron to tell you, Mohammed, so I'm not going to let you know how much Bitcoin I have. I have Bitcoin. Let's put it that way. I have enough that I don't need to worry about getting that much more. Actually, I always want more. So I have enough. That's all I can tell you. It's none of people's really. I could tell you, but it's not really important how much I have. Okay, because look what happened to Ian Bellina. Keep that in mind. That's why I'm not going to tell you, okay? I could have 1, I could have 100. You'll never know. It's really not important. What's important is percentage-wise how much I help you guys make. Hey, bro, I love what you're doing. I bought some ETH a week ago. See you at school, bro. Thanks for the info. You're welcome, JC. Hope you're doing well, brother. You know, ETH will come back up if you're down from last week. Don't worry. Share the pre-sale with us as well, please, guys. I'm gonna post it in the chat right now. Go to www.myicopool.com. Okay. And then you're gonna then all you have to do is, if you want to get into pre-sales and stuff, you can see them. They'll be right there. It's very transparent. If you guys make a donation to any pool, all you have to do is basically really simple. You take it, right, and then you basically look at which one you want. Click participate. Your TX will show up on the blockchain. You have any issues, we have a tech guy. He'll come and fix them for you. You'll see everything. It's really straightforward. It's transparent. There's no bullshit, okay? I even got a guy message me today from an ICO. He's like, you look like a good pool. You don't look scammy at all. I was like, well, thank you for that. I wouldn't put my face on it if it was scammy. So just putting that out there. All right. Next. Chart psychology. I'm going to make this a lot bigger. And so if you don't see my face, don't worry about it. You don't need to see this beautiful face all the time. You can be all right. All right, so let me just increase this a little bit more. Give me a second here. I'm going to get rid of my face, guys, for a minute. Hopefully you're okay with that. All right, cool. So we have the chart psychology, and I want to tell you guys what's going on. A guy had a home invasion and forced to hand over his Bitcoin here recently. Be careful what you share. Yeah, Mark, that's why I didn't say anything, because it's none of anyone's business, and it's none of my business how much you own or how much I own. It's not about the number of Bitcoin we own, and you don't want to leave yourself susceptible, because I live in Thailand. That could happen here too. And so it's just not something you do. You don't share this kind of information. I'll talk about percentages that I've made and stuff like that. Like, how much percent have you made from last year? That I can tell you. I've helped someone make over 3,000% last year, just following my calls. And he followed someone else's calls too, and he did really, really well. So that will happen. I had and I have subscribed. Good. Okay, so let me just show you where we're at here. How you going, team? How's it going, Steve? My mouth is not working properly, apparently. And so here's what I want you guys to check this out. So we're in the chart. We can see this is the chart psychology right here. All right. So if you're looking at it, we already went through disbelief. So we had our depression. My retirement money's lost. I'm dead. Market's gonna never recover. We're fucked. It's all going down to shit. Right. We're all freaking out. Then we went up right up into the disbelief area. Okay. And what happened with that? Well, what happened with disbelief is we all started believing that the market might come back, but we're not really sure. We don't really trust that it's going to come back for sure. We're kind of worried, you know, and that was a problem. Then we came over to the other side where you guys can see on the very left-hand side of it, you can see where it says hope, where you see disbelief and hope on the very left side by the price number. Now, disbelief is still there. We're like, oh, the price, this rally will fall like the others, right? So we had that happen again. And then we had hope. We had all this nice buildup, which you can see on that line right there in the gray. We had that hope. A possible recovery is going to happen. And now, right after hope, you see there's like a nice dip. That's where we're at right now. So we had hope. We're like, oh my God, it's going to come back. We're doing really well. It's going to hit 500 billion, and boom, then it drops down, right? And then we're moving into this blue area right after hope right now. Then after consensus, you'll probably see that green area where it goes up, then it will dip down, then it will go up, then it will dip down a little bit more. This will probably be under optimism where you see that green dip. That'll probably happen in July or August. And then after July or August, September, October, November, December, we're going to go from optimism to belief to thrill to euphoria. Come the end of the year, we're going to start seeing a dip again. Then it will come back up like it did in January to complacency. And then we're like, oh, no, it's good. It's coming back. And then we'll have a nice dip again. Probably not as bad as last year, I don't think, because we're going to have institutional money in, which means it can't dip as hard as it did last year with that kind of money. But you never know. Anything is possible. So just wanted to go over that with you guys real quick to tell you what I thought we're at. If you think we're at the same place, just let me know. I'm just curious to know what your guys' opinions are of where we are in the chart psychology. So do share your opinions with me about that, because I do want to know what you guys think. So, yeah, that's pretty much it about that. So let me know what you're thinking. And last but not least, Cardano. So what's going on with Cardano? I love Cardano. Okay. Why do I love Cardano? Well, there is a lot of amazing stuff around Cardano. But what am I doing today? It's my 88 giveaway. So we hit 1,000 followers in the cryptocurrency education group. And what did I tell you? I'm going to be doing an 88 giveaway. So what I'm going to do right now is go check to see where we're at. When Bitcoin is start to grow exponentially, should we get out of alts and put Bitcoin, or it doesn't matter? Now, Marcus, if you're in it really long term, it won't matter. If you're in it to swing, it will matter. And the reason I say that is because if you wait long term, right? If you wait long term, the alts eventually catch up to the Bitcoin or even surpass it like they did last year with like Litecoin and Ripple and ADA and XL. They all surpassed what Bitcoin did last year percentage-wise, which means they will make your Bitcoin growth pool get bigger. So if you have trades though, yes, if you have a little bit of profit in them, then you can offload them. If you're not in profit, just hold. They'll eventually come back, regardless if you have to wait for a long time or not. Or if you have a small loss, you can take a small loss once in a while. But you have to just really do this what makes sense for you. Ultimately, just make a decision for yourself, and you'll do it. I'm always in euphoria with crypto. Same here, Kenneth, brother. We're really good. Would you buy OX? I sent that to Sean. Anyone that's in this group that's in my trading group will tell you that yesterday or 2 days ago I called ZRX OX, and we hit our target within like 3 hours or 4 hours at 10% growth, and then it went up to 20% growth actually, and then 25, and now obviously because of the dip it's gone down. So OX I bought on that, but it just had a 100% run up over the last couple of days. Now it's down a little bit. I would say for now hold off, wait for another dip. It might be a good dip right now to grab, but it's up to you. Again, your own choice matters more. So now we're in the 88 giveaway. Let's check out who's been in the group, and let's see what we got. So I'm just going to check it out here, see who is shared and liked, and then I'm going to throw names into a generator. Let me check Twitter. Let me check this, and then we'll get you. So, who likes ADA? Who likes it? Yes, it was a crazy fast signal. Absolutely, Kenneth. But here's the thing. Some of them take longer than others. ADA called a week before that. Took 6 hours, too. So, it just matters, it just matters if we see it and it's going to go. Some of them go right away. Some of them take a week. Some of them take 2 weeks. But in the end, if you're patient, you always win in this market. You win in every market, actually. It's not just this one. So, that's what you got to think about. Keep in mind on. Let's see what comments are. My computer is always like brutally slow whenever I whenever I do anything with the internet and my live feed, because it takes a lot of power from your computer to do a live feed. So let's check. Where are we at? Everything is super slow. I may just do this on a video separately, but yeah. Tron will have a run before May 31st. Thanks for all the info today. No problem, Patrick. It's my pleasure. I hope that you will enjoy that and learn something, and it helps you, because that's ultimately the main goal, is to help you guys. All right, so let's see. Click home. Let me see if I can get my my computer to work properly, because it's hard. Now I'm curious, guys. What are your favorite? I want to know just your own personal favorite. What are your favorite? Absolute number one coins that you guys love the most, and why? Does anyone want to tell me why or what you like? Curious just to know, just out of curiosity. So let me know what you guys are into, what you like, and so I can find out. Neo. Why do you like Neo? Tell me why you like it. So I really like a lot of coins. There's a lot of great projects out there. I talk about them quite often. And so, I got 2 retweets. Okay, let's see who's done them. You like Nexo? Yeah, Nexo looks like a really good project. They wouldn't even let me get an allocation for it, which was crazy. It was just, that's what it is. So, oh my goodness. Okay, guys, I'm going to do the ADA giveaway after the show. I'll make a video so you can see I'm being fair. And maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I'll give you guys some chance to comment and like and share. So, guys, like, share the video. Make sure you guys get that done so that I can get you into the group so that you guys can win some free coin. Alright, so we got Litecoin. It's going to be the main crypto behind the scene, working hard. Absolutely. I love Stellar. It's going to do amazing, guys. Nebilo is a project that I keep meaning to do more research into, and I will. ETH is definitely going to do well always. It's one of the main first movers. Tron, Virgin, ADA. I would say ADA is much better than Tron and Verge, Patrick. But Verge could potentially have good gains, but not. I don't like that it's just basically a porno coin now. It's not really a very great one. ARK is a cool project that has its own platform that will start having ICOs on their platform. We just have to find which ones are going to be the best. And maybe ARK will be better than others. We don't know yet, but we'll find out. QSP. Chinese Ethereum, great projects coming out, and you get gas. Absolutely, Delton, you get stake. You get good projects coming off their blockchain. And yes, basically Chinese ETH, which is great. Ven, ICX, absolutely. Loopring, I was told the universe to buy it 11 years ago before I'd even heard of Bitcoin. Wow. Well, Mark, Loopring's huge in Australia. A lot of Aussies love it, and I have some, but it's kind of like sitting at 50. It's sitting at not 50% loss. It's sitting at like just where I bought it at. It's not really moving very much, but it moved back up, so we'll see where we go. Matt B, what's up, brother? How's Canada treating you, man? Been a long time since I've seen you in Thailand. Passive income is good, but remember, Delton, with Neo, you don't really get that much gas, so you have to have a lot of Neo to get a lot of gas, so it's worth it. But I mean, if they're going to give you $20 a month, I'll take it, right? So you have to look at that. Have I heard of EOS DAC? Yes, Deshaun, I have definitely heard about EOS DAC. I actually made a video on how to actually get it before it actually dropped, and now it is dropped. So you will have to just wait for it either in your Mu, or if you left it on Huobi, you'll get it on Huobi eventually, and or the other exchange like Yobit and stuff. Litecoin's the cheapest of the 3 most adopted cryptos, close to mass adoption. Smart contract on Abra is a game changer. And yes, guys, Litecoin is only just getting started. Charlie Lee is not leaving for at least 5 to 10 years, the foundation. And if he does, he's leaving for good reasons. So remember that. Thoughts on SafeX, Nick? I'm not really a big fan of those types of projects right now. We already have VaultX, SafeX, Crypterium. There's quite a few bank style of coins. So it might do well, it might not. We have to just wait and see. Jungle Icon is amazing. If you've seen it from ICO, you'd know that it's one of the most successful projects so far, and it's still less than half of its all-time high. So it has a lot of potential growth to come back once the market starts ramping up, and it will. Right now, you got to realize, while I'm wrapping everything up, this is what I want you guys to realize right now. Let me just look at you guys straight on, okay? My camera's weird, it's widescreen. Let me tell you what's going on. OMG is an amazing one. BNB is an amazing one. And a lot of them are amazing ones, okay? But let me just talk to you guys for a second. Cryptocurrency is just getting started. Cryptocurrency is about to blow up. It's going to be the biggest thing of our lives. Okay, it's going to be bigger than the internet because it's going to do more than the internet. It's going to be bigger than accounting firms because it does the accounting for you. It's going to be something that legitimizes the world and makes it less scammy. It's going to make our world simpler, easier, more efficient, and less wasteful. So blockchain technology and cryptocurrencies are the future, regardless if you want to accept it or not. I talk to people that are financial advisors, and I'm giving them advice, guys. I'm not giving them financial advice because it's not what I do, but I'm actually telling them all about crypto, and they're learning from me because they need to learn how to actually sell this to their clients because they don't understand it. They're like, oh, we want our 3 or 5% growth. I'm like, 3 to 5% growth is shit. I can make 20 times that, 100 times that in crypto. And they're like, really? And I'm like, yeah. They're like, teach us how. It's like, you're the financial advisor, aren't you? That's what I want you guys to understand. We are just getting started. If the market goes down and up, who gives a shit? Buy the dips. Buy the dips and buy the dips. Whatever you like, right? Let me just put this at the end of this video. This is not financial advice. This is my disclaimer. I'm not a financial advisor. It's not financial advice. It's very educational. These are things that I do. You don't have to do them. But if you do, you'll probably be just as successful. Let's put it that way. Okay. Now, Charlie said if he does leave, it will be about 10 years, and that's to help make Litecoin more decentralized. Yes, absolutely. Because him being there would make it more centralized because there's a face. And if he's not there and it's doing its thing on its own, then it doesn't have a face, so there's no central figure basically behind it. So that's why. Okay. Now that I'm done for today, I will try to see if I can get it going, and we'll get it done. I spoke with a financial advisor last night and did not understand crypto. You are spot on, Joel. Yeah, Delton, I'm telling you, financial advisors are asking me constantly to tell them some advice. I've had 3 meetings, 3 consults, and actually set them up to do trading with my service, and they're all financial advisors. So what they're doing right now is awesome because they're actually seeing the future now too, and they're trying to learn so they can teach their clients what they should be doing with their money, and they have the certification to tell them that. So I'm just the teacher, and then they're the actual advisor. So it works really well. It's smart. I have nothing against them doing that. So put me on any group, any channel. What would you like me to do, Jungle? Just tell me, and I'll see if we can do that. Any group, any channel. Put you on how? You mean like you're gonna talk? They think they know everything. It's funny. No, Deshaun, they don't, because if they thought they knew everything, they would tell me that I was wrong. They haven't said I'm wrong. No financial advisor said I'm an idiot or anything like that. My own financial advisor just said, be fucking careful. That's literally his words. Be fucking careful, Joel. You're gonna lose everything. I said, you need to take advice from me. I said, you're my advisor and you have great advice for safe investing, but I'm telling you, you need to take the advice from me. And he was like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm telling you, you need to take the advice. Then he saw Bitcoin go from 20,000. He was like, holy shit, mate, you're right. I was like, nah, I'll probably drop. And it dropped. He's like, holy fuck. So even him, he's been like, I can't deal with the volatility. My clients would never be able to handle it. I said, well, then just make a really, really balanced portfolio and tell them it's for 2 to 5 years. And he was like, really? I'm like, yeah, man. So that's not financial advice for him. That's what I would do if I was in his position. And God, I could write a test and do that too, but I don't want to be a financial advisor. That's boring. So that's it. So I'll see all you guys later. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know. I'm going to be doing a short clip after this video that I'm going to record, and then I will give you, actually, you know what? I'm going to give you guys till tomorrow night. So on the show tomorrow when I start, or not tomorrow when I start, but tomorrow I'm going to do it in a short clip. I'm going to say, okay, we're doing the blah, 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 copy all the names out from Facebook that have shared the video, and then basically, if you shared the video, guys, I won't know. So you have to put in the comment on my group page on Cryptocurrency Education. If you haven't joined it, please join it. When I have that comment bar, just say, I have shared the video. And then like it or something like that. So that I know that you've done it, and then I can put you in for the actual thing. Would like to bring crypto to the Latin community as education. Jungle, hit me up. I'll try to help you out to get started. And maybe you can, I mean, we got Tommy translating to 20 Japanese guys he's getting drunk with right now. So definitely some stuff we could do. So yes, if you guys want the Latin American community to learn, I will be so happy to help anyone, no matter if I can speak the language or not. You know, it only just takes a little bit of translation. So hit me up, guys. Like, that's what I'm here for mass adoption, for helping you guys out. Yes, you know, I do have stuff where I can, you know, offer ICO pooling and other things like that, like signals, but that's not why I do this, and I hope that you guys don't lose sight of that because I talk about it sometimes. I'm really here if you need me, and anyone that's ever not used my signal service or anything like that will vouch for that because they've asked me questions and I always answer them. So I am here for you guys. Remember that. And then when I don't have a job anymore, I'll actually have more time to be there for you even more. So keep that. We're going to do really well. Yes, so you need to share the video, Anna, and then on my Cryptocurrency Education group, which you can see above right here, you're going to just join that on Facebook. You'll see my face. It looks like this, or like this, sorry. Something along those lines. And then just join the group, and then on the very pinned post at the top, just write like and say, I shared your video. And then I have your name, and then I can put you in the list when I do the automated computer-generated name. And then one person will win crypto. And then I'll let them know and say congratulations in a pinned post, and they'll have 48 hours to connect with me, or I'm going to pick 2 names, and the second person will win. So that's how it's going to work. Hope that's fair. We're good to go. So, yes, let's get it done. If you want to get into the ADA drawing, you have to just basically go like and share this video, number 1. And number 2, in the actual comment box on the pin post on Cryptocurrency Education, just write, I shared your video. So I have your name. That's it. That's all you gotta do. And if you didn't share it, I'll find out. So don't be a cheater. All right. So you guys have a great Friday, fantastic Friday. As Ben would say, chicken wings and beer. I didn't have chicken wings and beer, but go enjoy your life. Enjoy your day. You know, don't worry about the market, guys. It'll come back. It always does. I mean, people have been saying for 5 years it's gonna go to zero. It's gonna go to zero. It hasn't. So just remember that it has never gone to zero, and we're gonna go right to the moon soon enough. Okay. So June is gonna be a big month. Consensus is huge. Wait for next week. You're gonna see what I'm talking about. All right, guys, it's been an hour. It's been swell. I gotta go now. You probably want me to go. You're like, oh, listening to this guy. I'm just joking. All right, so I'll see you tomorrow. Or no, I'll see you on Monday, guys. If you have questions or concerns, you want signals, you need information about how to get an ICO pool, just message me through the group. Message me through my name, Joel Kovshoff, and I'll see you guys soon. All right, everyone. Have a great, awesome weekend. Have a great Friday. And remember, your cryptocurrency educator, Mr. Joel, is here for you if you need him. All right, everyone. Have a great night. C'est la vie.